I'm going to show you how you can optimize your PC to get the best FPS possible when playing games such as Minecraft, Valorant, League of Legends, and etc. Before we get into the video, I would really appreciate it if you could leave a like on the video, as the YouTube algorithm would promote this video to others who need it. Timestamps will be in the description if you want to skip any part of this video, but I highly recommend you watch to the end because I feel like this will help out a lot of you. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do are basic Windows optimizations. These settings apply to both Windows 10 and Windows 11. But before we move into this, we're going to create a restore point in case anything goes wrong. To do this, we're going to head on over to the search box and search up create a restore point. Hit enter, and on the window that appears, click on configure and make sure to turn on system protection. Set the slider to about 5%, click apply, then OK. Then click on create. Give it a name you can remember and click on create again. Once that's done, we're ready to start the optimization. First, we want to make sure we're running on the latest version of Windows. To do this, we're going to hit Windows R on our keyboards and type in WinVer in the window. For Windows 10, the latest version of Windows is 21H1. Windows 11 should also be having the same version. Now that we know we're running the latest version of Windows, head on over to your Windows search box and search up background apps. Hit enter, and on the settings page that opens up, make sure that the toggle for background apps is set to off. This stops program from running in the background and frees up system resources. Close out of the window and go back to your search box and search up graphics settings and hit enter. On the window that opens up, if you have the option for hardware accelerated GPU scheduling, make sure it's set to on. Some of you may not have this, but that's fine. On that same page, we're going to head on over to the browse button and we're going to search for the game that we want our GPU to focus on the most for the best FPS possible. Let's take Valorant for example. Click on browse, go to this PC, go to your C drive, write games, Valorant, live, and Valorant. Click add. Once that's been added, click on Valorant, options, and select high performance for your GPU. Then click browse again to the game, binaries, Win64, Valorant Win64 shipping, and click add. Click on that and select options again and select high performance for your GPU. Then exit out that window. Navigate down to your search box again and this time search out game mode. Hit enter and make sure game mode is switched on. This will optimize your PC to provide the best FPS possible for the game you're playing and reduce the input latency. Then on the left hand side, select game bar and make sure it's set to off. This will prevent it from running in the background, and when it runs in the background, it demolishes your FPS a lot and will lead to a lot of micro stuttering. After that, go back to captures and turn off everything and exit out that window. Navigate down to your search box again and this time type advanced system settings. Hit enter. Under performance, click on settings and then we're going to select adjust for best performance. Within that same menu, make sure to check smooth screen font and show thumbnails instead of icons. Click apply and then OK. Then exit out of the window. Alright, now we're done with the basic Windows optimizations. Next, we're going to move on to optimizing the CPU, RAM, and system as well. Head on over to the first link in the description and download Power Control. Power Control is a program that lets you optimize your CPU and manages the utilization as well as the number of logical processors used by the operating system. Once it's done installing, run the installer and install the program. Once it opens up, head on over to the drop-down box in the window and select the Ultimate Performance Power Plan. Now, for those of you who don't have this, don't worry, it's really simple to activate. Head on over to the description, copy the Ultimate Performance command and run command prompt as admin. Then hit Ctrl V on your keyboard and hit enter. This will activate the ultimate performance plan on the system. To check this, type in power options in the search bar and select the second option. Navigate to the address bar at the top and click on power options. From there, you can see a list of available power plans on your PC. Check whether ultimate performance is enabled and then go back to power control and select ultimate performance in the drop down box menu. Close out of Power Control and we're going to move on to downloading our next program. Head on over to the link in the description and download ISLC, which stands for Intelligent Standby List Cleaner. Scroll down a bit on the side and click on the official download here link. Wait till it downloads, and once it's done, click on the three dots. I recommend that you install this onto your desktop. Once it's done, open the folder extracted to your desktop and open the ISLC application. Now we're going to do a few things in here. We're going to look at the two boxes at the bottom. The one at the top should be set to 1024 megabytes. What we're going to be tweaking is the box below that. We have to set that to half of our system RAM. For me, it's going to be 8 gigabytes. So half of 8 gigabytes will be 4092 megabytes. There will be a list on the screen depending on your system RAM and how much it should set the value to. Then go on over to the right hand side of the window and then take a look at the timer resolution. Set that number to 0.50. Use the delete key to delete any other excess zeros. Then enable custom timer resolution and make sure that checkbox is checked. And as for the polling rate, if you're in a high-end to ultra high-end PC, select 500. If you're in an ultra low-end to medium-end PC, set it to 1000. Once that's done, click on Start and then click on Purge Standby List. Now this should clear the standby list and it should rise up momentarily and your system is under heavy load, and it'll purge it every time. Another program we're going to take a look at is Azurite. This is the PC optimization suite that has all essential optimizations within the click of a button. Head on over to the link in the description and download the program. Run the installer, and once it's done, open up the program and click OK and click Optimize. Once it's done, it'll ask you to restart your PC, and then the settings will be applied. Another program we're going to be looking at is really similar to CCleaner but much more easy to use. Head on over to the link in the description and download Wise 365. Run the installer, and once it's done, click on the Clean Now button and it will clear up your system cache files. Next up is an optimization for Intel integrated graphics, or Intel GPU in general. Head on over to the description and download the Pangino Intel pack via the Google Drive link. This pack is not made by me but by Pangino. Make sure you go check out his channel. He posts all sorts of optimization videos when it comes to FPS games like Valorant, Fortnite, Call of Duty, etc. Now once the file is downloaded, go ahead and extract that to your desktop and open the folder. From here, we're going to go into the first folder and run everything that is in there. The last two options depend on what type of PC you're running, but for most of you running on laptops, it should be low to medium end, and for those of you on your gaming systems, medium to high. Then go back to the folder to the VRAM increase and then open up VRAM increase. This will increase the amount of VRAM for your system depending on your system's RAM. In my case, I have 8 gigabytes of RAM, but to find out how much RAM your system has, go on over to your taskbar, right click on it and go to Task Manager. Then go to the Processes tab into Memory, and you should be able to find out how much RAM your system has. Go back to the window and select the amount of RAM your system have. Click yes, click OK, and then OK. And that's it. So now your PC should be working much more snappy and faster. If your PC seems slower than usual, then go back to your search bar, type in create a restore point, click on system restore, select the second option, and then choose the restore point you made. If this video helped you, make sure you leave a like and share this video with a friend who could use it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.